I was here was January 5, the first weekend of January. Today is the first weekend of February, right?
Hihingan niyo na yan.
Kaya,
gawin niyo po kami.
nandito rin po ako. And during that time po, hindi man tayo nakita, but I'm very much a part of you and you are very much a part of me. And during these past weeks, I would like to share with you some of the things that God allowed us to see and to participate in. And as I mentioned during my last visit here, wherever I am, I do not go there to represent myself. I represent all of you and the brethren who are in other areas. Kaya, ano po kaya nangyari? Nabanggit po ni Brother Ting kanina na pwede bang magbigay ng update. Meron akong a few pictures but I don't have the time to put them together. But let me, even through words, be able to express to you God's amazing grace during this past few weeks. After po ng trip ko dito, anong nangyari po ay dumating po yung mga bisita natin galing sa Amerika. Tatlo po sila from GCI Missions team. We've been in touch with them even before that. Si Pastor Dave Botha, Joel Clavinger, at si Jeffrey Thompson. They represent GCI Missions sa US. Natuloy din po yung biyahe nila. Nagkataon po na yung pong biyahe nila dito, January 14 or 15, tumating po sila rito. But before that, nandun na po ako sa Tacloban. So I just got to meet them briefly as they arrived, but after that, di na po kami nakita after their trip na lang. Nakita pa rin po kami to give some updates about their experience. Pero kung punta po namin sa Tacloban, Cecil Bangay was there also. She arrived in Tacloban earlier. Kaya nandun po siya. She was able to participate in God's work in ministering to the children. Halos isang buwan po siya doon. Nung po dumating ako doon, malapit na po siya umuwi. Kasabay na po kami umuwi noong January 17. So nung po time na yon, nandun po kami, we were able to visit the brethren again. Patuloy po yung gawain ng Panginoon, lalo na po doon sa across the Astrodome. That's the place where we adopted. There's about 2,000 people there in that evacuation center. And it just so happened that strategically in front of that is the area where one of our brethren who has a refrigeration and aircon business, that's where he stayed. He lost his house, he lost his truck, he lost all his tools and equipment, but because of the mercy of God, by the grace of God, through the brethren, nagbalik po siya on his feet para po. He's one of those the people who were able to start early back on their feet. Kaya nga po nung pagbisita po namin doon, because he already had the generators, the welding machines, the tools that he bought, and even that light truck replacement for the truck that he lost during the typhoon, napalitan na po yun. So he was among those people in Tacloban who were able to start moving on with life. Pero po kung nabanggit ko sa inyo noon, na siya po yung tao na during after the typhoon, there was a group of people who were trying to buy the acetylene machine. Nabanggit ko na po ba yan? Hindi pa po. Yun po yung after 3 days, I think, there was a group of people, young men, who were trying to buy the acetylene machine for 50,000. Eh siyempre po, nawala lahat yung kabuhayan, bahay niya, lahat. Yung pong acetylene machine na yun, na-overhear na po, nagagamitin na pambutas doon sa ng bangko. So that they can get the access to the ATMs, they can get the money. So after that, the following day, because he refused, the following day, binalikan po siya ulit. Sabi niya, would you be willing to sell that equipment to us for 100,000? So dahil po alam na niya yung purpose, sabi niya, kapatid, siguro po kung bakery na dahil may tinapay po doon na nagugutom kayo. Hindi ko nabibenta, papagaan ko sa inyo. Hindi po siya pumayag. And during that time, they were only sleeping at the rear end, yung truck na bed, yung truck bed. Doon sila natutulog. Sabi nga nung misis na, what if, during that night, hindi nababayaran kukunin din yung assembly machine. So, anyway, who will prevent them from doing that? Pero God protected them, nakaraos po yung mga araw na dumaan, and they were able to move on. Nung po na-receive na po yung support from our church, by God's grace, nagkaroon siya ng welding machine, generator, saka po yung mga tools niya, nabili niya, and after a week, nandun na rin po yung light truck na kapalit po nung nalunod na truck niya. Sabi na, sir, sasabihin ko po ito sa inyo, how blessed we are because we could have received the same amount of money at 100,000 to bring all of these things together. Pati po yung truck, may higit pa. Sabi niya, kinuwento niya nga yun, sabi niya, buti na lang. God provides in different ways what we needed. Sabi niya gano'n. So, isa lamang po ito sa mga human interest stories na, wow, sabi ko, God is so good. Sabi ko gano'n. During that time, he was among the victims. Marami po tayong mga brethren na nasira po ang bahay. Yung pong ginagawa doon, mga 8 po bahay. Pero iba, nasira po po, nasira lahat. And all of them have received help from the church by God's grace and you are represented there. Halos tapos na po. Si Pastor Dario, nag-email po sa kanina, nabasa ko yung email niya. Sabi na, salamat po sir sa mga tao na tumutulong sa amin at ito na po ang ginagawa. Yung bahay niya, halos kalahati na po yung bahay namin, 85% na po, tapos na. And he narrated all the other things. Pero po ang isang nakakatuwa po doon yung sinabi niya na ministry continues to happen. Doon po sa lugar ng strategic location na tapat ng Astrodome where 2,000 people live. Dahil po doon sa mga generators na pinadala po natin doon, tsaka yung mga tents, every day po meron po about 600 free phone charging services na nabibigay sa mga tao. Araw-araw po yun. Nakapila na po sila, 1:00 ng hapon para po magbigay, maka-access sila. 30 pesos po kasi, wala pang isang oras para mag-charge ka. E di 18 din na po yung equivalent nun kung lalagyan mo ng value yan. Libre po na binibigay ng church yun through the generators that were made available to him. Binilan po ni Orly ng maraming yung mga convenience outlets, araw-araw po nakakatuwa. And during that time, dahil po dumating din yung mga taga yung GCI missions, si Cecil nandun, ang nangyayari po doon, nabigyan tayo ng pagbigay tayo ng 500 Bibles, saka yung daily bread, tapos sila Cecil, tutulog doon sa mga bata, tapos yung GCI missions team, kinuwentuhan nila mga tao, na-share nila yung Word of God. Ano po talagang nakakagaan ng pakiramdam pagka makita niyo yung gano'n. So, because of that, yung pong feeding program sa mga bata ay gusto po natin ituloy. Originally, sila Cecil po, tsaka yung grupo nila Dodong, yung doon sa tapat ng stadium, ang mga 300 meals lang po, times 3, about 900 to 1,000 meals ang initially may bibigay natin. Kasi sabi ko, medyo kulang din yung ating resources, ito lang muna. Pero sabi ng DSWT, nakikiusap po kami, kung pwede po, imbes na 300 na papakainin nyo ng 300, pwede po ba itong 750 pakainin nyo tayo? Kasi po kawawa naman po yung hindi, kasi nagpo-pull out na po yung DSWT at saka masarap po yung arroz caldo ninyo, yung munggo ninyo, at saka yung sopas na macaroni soup ninyo, masarap po talaga. Kaya po sabi ko, ano magagawa natin? Siguro, sundin na lang natin siya. Imbes na pakainin natin yung isang 3 beses o 4 na beses sa linggo, pakainin yung batch by batch yan para makarating na 800. Sabi ko, pag-pray natin para dumami yung natin, sponsors natin, pagpakain ng mga yan. Narinig ko nila Gemma Mahinting. Nasa Amerika po sila noon, nagkukwentuhan sila, napagkwentuhan, at dahil po narinig nila yun, Sabi niya, Eugene, how can we help? Eh, nabanggit ko po yun. And since that time po, pumunta po yung head ng BRM, Victim Relief Ministries, yung head po noon, kasama si Gemma. And that was in the middle of January na may bagyo din, low pressure area, natatandaan niyo. Low pressure area nando sa lugar na yun na halos gumagano yung low pressure, hindi umaalis. Bakit hindi umaalis? Kasi daw nata-traffic. Kasi merong cold front, hindi siya makaalis, kaya gumagano gano'n. Sabi ko, hindi lang pala sa airport, meron gano'n na due to the heavy traffic of flights, pati pala yung bagyo, gumagano, hindi rin makaalis dahil meron pang isa. Pero alam po rin niya dahil po doon, sabi ni Gemma, sige, we will try to help also, find some sponsors. Nabalita niya po sa mga piloto ng kaibigan, sa Emirates, sa Etihad. So, ano nangyari po, because of that, there were children in Dubai and I think Abu Dhabi who learned about it and they helped mga packs ng mga bigas at saka milk, ganyan. Dumating po dito sa Pilipinas. Ang ginawa nila, yung mga piloto, meron po silang allowable baggage. Every trip. Sabi nung basta sunduin nyo dyan sa Crown Plaza, meron tayo isang place dyan. Pagdating ng mga piloto, ilalagay nila yung mga bigas at saka gatas, saka na kailangan para doon sa feeding. At doon sa loob ng mga plastic bags na yun, may mga picture ng mga bata. Doon. Sa Middle East. Sabi nga, okay lang ba na pwede pakuhanan ng picture yung pagka ginagamit ng pakainin ng sopas yung mga bata naman doon sa Tacloban. Kaya po, 2 days ago, kumuha naman po ako ng ewan ko kung saan po naman lagay, siguro po napadala na yung order sa Tacloban na. Puno po yung safari, sa likod na safari. Akala ko 2 sako lang. Hindi po, mahigit po na 4 na sako yung bigat po eh. Napuno po yung sa likod ng sasakyan. Katuwa, in their own way, yung mga ng piloto. Sabi ko, God provides in different ways. Praise the Lord, di po ba? Isa po yun. Ito pong biyahe nung kaibigan ni Gemma, pumunta dito. Bumabagyo po nun. Nakarating yung aeroplano sa Maynila, pero pupunta na sa Tacloban. Silang dalawa, si Gemma at saka yung isa na yun, Cebu Pacific, tsaka Philippine Airlines. Yung po Cebu Pacific, nakarating doon sa January 15, I think, sa Tacloban. Pero po shortly before landing, nagkaroon po ng technical problem yung aeroplano. Na-divert po sa Cebu para doon gawin, po. So, ang ginawa ni Gemma, bumalik sa Maynila nung gabi na yun to take another plane to Tacloban the following day. Cancel lahat ng flights. Po. Hindi na rin po siya nakapunta. In the meantime, kasama ko yung head ng Victim Relief Ministries. So, makay kami doon sa live track na, sabi niya, ito yung Humvee natin, nakarang doon sa likod na ganyan. Nag-enjoy siya kasi, siyempre, hindi naman ganun sa Amerika. Pero we were able to visit yung po mga brethren doon, nakita niya yung feeding, tsaka yung pagsishare ng gospel doon sa, sa stadium, tapos pumunta kami sa Samar, sa Hernani. Napuntahan po namin yung mga brethren doon, nabigyan po natin din sila ng tulong. At help us on the way for them to be able to start small businesses like bakery, yung boat, ganyan. So, talagang nakakatuwa po. Pero dinaanan po namin, makikita mo talaga, very heartbreaking. Yung mga bundok na it used to be, very beautiful trees, all of those are gone. Binibiro ko yung Amerikano, sabi ko, ang ganda ng seashore dito. Sabi ko gano'n. Imagine it a few weeks before, kung paano. Sabi niya, nagbibiro siya. I saw that island and that island. Do people here sell islands? Sabi niya gano'n. Kasi paano nagbibiro siya, bibili daw sa isang island. Na gano'n, sabi ko, yun lang bang island ang gusto mong bilhin? Eh kung itong seashore na ito, ma-develop ulit na maging center yan, hindi mas marami. Sabi niya, why not? Sabi niya gano'n. So, our thoughts were flying to sa ano, parang biro lang. Pero nung pagdating na rito sa, sa Manila, sabi niya, Eugene, yung mga ginagawa ng church nyo dito, we would like to partner with you. Kaya ito yung pera, sabi niya, initial para dun sa piggery, tsaka dun sa book. Binigyan na po ako ng mahigit 100,000 during that time. Sabi niya, this is convertible to pesos. This is just the beginning. Babalik ako na. So, it's not just about the money. It's about the attachment. Makikita mo dun sa mga tao. During the time that Mr. Bota and Joel and Jeffrey came back, sabi niya, we traveled all the way from the US to here because we would like the brethren to feel that they are loved by God, even loved by the brethren. We can easily send the money, but we will miss the experience of, just spending a few days with the brethren and seeing the actual situation. Sabi niya, meron po sa isang tanong that I like to share with you. Sabi niya, have you in the Philippines tried to send local missions teams to Tacloban and Samar? Filipinos from the other provinces, sabi niya. Kasi it's never the same na makita nila at makita din ng brethren doon kung paano sila mahal ba? Ganon. So sabi ko, we have not really done that in teams. There are individuals who were able to go there in behalf of the brethren, like Cecil, yung mga karpentero, galing from Bicol, iba-iba po, no? Sila Orly, mga ganyan, nagpadala ng mga really good stuff. Pero sabi ko, I will share this with the brethren. Kasi, paano pa po doon still hot. Hot in the sense that, no, that's still where you can see the action there. Hindi pa po tapos yun. And I'm sharing this with you because I'm serious. If there are people who might like to consider spending a week or two, like what Cecil is doing right now, we may be able to arrange for that. Baka sakali po yung accommodation nyo, pagkain nyo, we may be able to do something about that. Pero po yung tulungan na lang po, paano tayo makakarating doon, we may be able to arrange sa transportation. Pero I mentioned this in Mindanao last week during the strategic planning. Sabi ko, baka meron makapunta na from Cagayan or just to spend a few days with them, help build their houses na hindi pa tapos, participate in the feeding program, share the gospel to the people, whatever it is, sabi ko, this is an open opportunity for the gospel to be shared. Kasi pagka po ganito, people are very responsive. They want to find hope wherever it can be found. And that's in Jesus Christ. Kaya nga po si Cecil, we are very thankful to God for people like her who spent before yung first trip niya po, 1 buwan. Ito pong susunod baka po 1 buwan na naman. I mean, she has the flexibility to do that, but if there are, like David, Jeffrey, and Joel, sabi niya, kahit na galing kami sa Amerika, the benefit is mutual. We were blessed seeing them, see what God is doing there. At the same time, hopefully, na-bless din yung brethren. Kasi nakita sila na layo pa, galing pa sa Amerika, tapos pumunta pa doon. That's also the church. What is the church? Di ba? That is the community of people who are bound by, not only by the same faith and believe, but by the same love of Jesus Christ. Yun po. And I'm just sharing this with you. Hopefully, some of you may be able to explore that opportunity. Nasabi ko rin po yan sa Visayas. Kaya yung pong ibang lugar doon have been doing that to a certain extent. Baka po meron pang ibang dadating. So, ito pong 17th, umuwi kami ni Cecil dito. January 18, may kasal po sa Kalatagan. Yung pong isang marriage out ni Cecil dun sa China, kinasal sa isang South African. So I officiated the wedding at the playa in Kalatagan. After that, nung pong gabi, the following day, napuntahan pa naman yung wake ng mother ni Ver Frejas. I don't know if you know Ver Frejas. Diyan sa headaches. Yan po. After that, this past week po, nakapunta po ako sa Capiz. Ito po yung recent, no? A few days ago lang, nakapunta po ako doon sa, from Mindanao, I flew to Capiz via Iloilo to meet with Willie Millamena. Kilala na si Fred, di ba? No? Kapatid ng si Willie, nag-church plant din po siya doon. Nasira yung bahay nila, kalahati ng bahay nasira, tapos yung church, ano nila doon, yung, hindi naman hall na maganda, but it was destroyed to its, to the floor, no? Nag-iba po lahat. And yun nga po, isang purpose ko po kaya po pumunta ako, ay parang pumatulungan sila. We were able to send them equipment or money to buy circular saw, yung pong gagamitin para sa mini summit kasi ang dami po natumbang nyug, di ba? No? 3 months only. If you don't attend to the coconuts, they will be destroyed anyway. So sabi ko, Brother Willie, baka pwedeng livelihood din yan. Tutulin niyo some of them you can use in the church hall, some of them maybe matulungan niyo yung ibang tao. Sabi ko, by offering them that service. Kaya po, binibili lang po ni Brother Willie. Once again, by God's grace, and ginamit na po yung GCI na makatulong po doon. Before I left, I met with other pastors na who are not GCI. Some of them are Baptist, some of them are AG. Nag-meet po, nalaman ko po sila, I have not met them before, but kilala ko po yan through one of our brethren in Thailand. Sabi na, Pastor, pwede po ba matulungan din yung mga ibang pastor na nandun sa campus, sa coastal area, na nag-iba din yung mga bahay, nag-iba din yung mga church nila. So, sabi ko, sige, bigay mo yung pangalan. And natulungan din po natin sila sa GCI. And yun po, we were supposed to be 6 of us meeting iba-ibang pastor. Isa po hindi nakarating. And yun pong isa na yun, hindi nakarating dahil po sumakit na naman po yung tiyan niya. Because after the typhoon, he was later diagnosed to have stage 3 cancer. Hindi na po siya talaga maka-minister, makaikot. Sabi ko doon sa mga pastor, alam mo ba yung bahay niya? Ano kaya punta na lang natin? Pumunta po kami. Puro kami mga pastor. Nagkandaligaw-ligaw kami pero nakita lang ng bahay. And we were able to pray for that pastor also. Ang saya-saya niya, sabi niya, Pastor, tapos yung mga kaibigan niya, buti na lang dumating kayo. Parang bigla ako lumakas. Yung, ano ba, siyempre, na-encourage siya. And those are some of the experiences that I'm sharing with you because when we prayed for that pastor, I was not again praying just me, but together with the fellowship of these pastors, praying to God, sana po mahil yung pastor na yun. Nakatulong din po yung church sa kanila. Doon sa pastor na yun for some medical assistance. Sabi niya, Pastor, ito pong suggestion ng doctor, mag-chemo na raw po and it will take 200,000 within the next month or so. Kalaki. Kaya nakaka-overwhelm po yung ama kapag pray po natin. Sabi ko, God is the ultimate healer. So, yun po, pagdating po dito, ito lang, nagkaroon po ng strategic planning sa Laguna. I shared also some of these things that I'm sharing with you. And hopefully po, in the next few days or weeks, baka po mayroon small group na pupunta sa Tacloban because of that. Kasama rin po sila Marites, si Glory, a few others. Na I'm just sharing this with you, brethren, because God's work is exciting. It's really exciting. We are blessed when we are able to see those people and pray for them, give some material support, whatever way. GCI is truly inclusive. Hindi na natin tinatanong, Muslim ka ba o Catholic ka ba? Hindi. During that time, we are all God's children, needing hope, and ginagamit niya yung church natin in a very special way. Kahapon po nagkaroon ng board meeting sa Cent International because I'm a part of the board, and sabi po ng Cent, Pastor Eugene, we might be able to also partner with you dun sa mga ginagawa niya, Ron. And in the next few days, sabi niya mag-meet tayo ulit. We'll see what we can do together. So, brethren, medyo humaba po ng konti. Tapos pagpasensya niyo po ako. Kasi hindi ko po ma-contain itong mga bagay na ito. And once again, ito pong sarili ko, at nakakapunta po ako doon, ay dala-dala ko po kayo, kasama ko po kayo. By the way, si Rolly Manalili po, during his week, a couple of days ago, nasa Pangasinan din po kami. Buti na lang si Orly, matibay pa rin, kahit na medyo halos kasi tanda ko na rin si Orly. Pero I really appreciate Orly, na galing po sa Laguna, tumiretso po kami doon. We were able to meet the family. And nandun po yung mga ibang brethren natin. So these are the things that we would like to pray about, brethren. Please remember our brethren, Tacloban, Samar, Capiz, Kalibo, and even Antique. And as we look forward to the next months, yung OMG natin, huwag nyo sana kalimutan. Hindi po ibig sabihin lang na on mission with God. So, kasama na rin natin yung prayer na, oh my go-to. Diba? Go-to ni Pastor Ting. Salamat, Pastor Ting, for allowing me to share these things, and all glory goes to God. Salamat po.